Like Jericho. Welcome.
Check yourself.
All right, those are highlights from match day 33 of the Nigeria Professional Football League. That was the game between MFM of Lagos and Lobby Stars of Makurdi. The game ended 3-1 in favor of MFM. Their first victory in over 7 games. And is it a little too late? Can they still turn things around and stay in the Premier League next season? Well, the next couple of games will decide all of that. But let me come to my panel very quickly. Rotimi, is it too late for MFM? Can something still happen? For this good football playing side, but
Yeah.
they've struggled to get good results. But is this the turnaround they've been waiting for?
Maybe, because officially you have about 3 games left to the end of the season. And if you look at their other relegation battlers too, they also want to stay in the league and all that. But then, if you look at MFM's game, they have a tough one against Enyimba. They still have Ifeanyi coming to visit on the last day. That's at Agege Stadium. I think MFM can survive, if they can just churn out good results and hope that the other teams that are also trying to avoid relegation doesn't get the required results, to keep them up.
You are playing your game and you are
playing your game. You are
results.
doing the needful. Do the needful. Don't bother about those results while you're on the pitch. But do the needful, get a good result for yourself, and then hope that results will just go your way. It's going to be pretty tough. I mean, for the Lagos side, personally, I don't want the 2 Lagos team down. If one is down, then we should have one next season.
All right, guys, let's talk about an issue generally around the league this season, an issue that has been on the front burner, particularly with the last round of games. We have about 3-4 weeks of football left. But the issue of officiating is been worrying, really worrying. Just now, Enyimba sent out this press release just a few minutes ago, suspending their team Mesor. Ifeanyi Kalu is being suspended, and the reason is because of what you see right there on your screen: tornadoes against Enyimba. That was the penalty that the referee gave against Enyimba, and this video is been generating a lot of controversy on social media all day. Yesterday was another video that we saw. Look at this. Look at this. I don't know what you guys can see.
Is that supposed to be an infringement?
That was a penalty. Wait to me, guys.
That was never.
That was
not an infringement at all.
Are you all
look at it? Before the kick was taken.
Actually, there's something happened. The Enyimba defender was holding on to the but you need to stop them before the kick was taken.
But even at that, he left him. He fell off seconds after the Enyimba defender left him. This is not a penalty, for goodness sake.
No, but listen, let me get your thoughts. Let me officiating this season, and I said something on the show yesterday. It's not about the clubs now. All the clubs are complaining. All of them are complaining. It's really worrying.
It's worrying, and there's this trend that if you come to my house, I know what to do to get the win. If I go away, I know I'm going to lose. That's the mindset now, which is really bad for the image of the Nigerian league. But I feel it can't be corrected. So when we talk about 3-4 games left in the season, what can the LMC do? Can we get all these games on TV? I'm not saying the entire 10 games
I think
on TV, but if you have a Rangers, a Rivers United, Wiki Tourist, and Ifeanyi, who are probably the title contenders, maybe if Enyimba wins on Wednesday, they might actually get something as well.
That could be a fix on a short-term basis to get.
We have 3 games left.
All the games on TV. But I'm talking about a more lasting solution to this issue of officiating. It's always on and off.
Of course.
Who controls the appointments of referees?
It's not about
the LMC. Do not have control
over the appointments,
over the appointments, over the quality of referees that come through. And that's the issue. But they are the ones organizing the game.
We've even seen quality referees, make, let me in quote, quality mistakes. Despite the fact that they are quality.
But it also happens everywhere.
But the difference is when it happens in other climes, we get to see it. Everybody gets to criticize. Everybody knows you missed it here.
This one, you will rely on somebody to give you the video from somewhere, which may not be available all the time.
And because it keeps on going every week in, week out, you hear a story from, if you don't hear a story from Yola, you might hear a story from Akure, different things. I just feel, personally, apart from the appointment of these referees, put them on that, on the edge of their seats. Tell them
they should be able to monitor them,
know what is
to review their games.
Apart from referees committee monitoring you, apart from fans in the stadium or the club officials giving you a close shot, you're also live on TV. Whatever whatever decisions you want to take, maybe if you consider that the whole world is watching.
I think it's more about a review mechanism.
Of course.
For referees action, that's what happens in the EPL. Referees action can be reviewed. They can actually bring a video to show you all you did.
Most of our referees have gone for foreign trainings, capacity building and all that. What have they learned? What have they come up with? The ones in the UK, the ones in La Liga, yes, after their mistakes, they go to their board, they show them this is the mistake you've done. Who is doing that here? If I told you have done that.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the next plan for us to be able to stem and improve on the quality of officiating on the long term.
Yes.
We can't possibly get all the games on TV.
Of course, we can't.
It's not. But we can make sure that all the referees are reviewed, all their actions are reviewed after their games.
At the time, I was not too happy what's going on in the Nigerian league then, whereby home teams are the one paying referee indemnities. But at this particular time, actually, the league management company are the one settling all the bills of the referee. But what we are seeing in recent time has not been what we've been clamoring for when it comes to officiating in Nigerian professional football league. But this time around, like you said the other time, that during the start of the season, we were not seeing things like this, owing to the fact that they went on capacity building. When they return, we were all showering after
they've lost the capacity now,
saying that they are doing wonderfully well. But at this particular time, what we are seeing in Nigerian professional
they've lost the capacity.
But if we always tend to see such a thing. Why I said we also always tend to see such a thing is the fact that we are moving towards the end of the season. Teams are battling for relegation, and teams are also fighting to win the league. So I think the lasting solution should be a review mechanism definitely being set aside. The referee association will always review all the performance of all the referees after the games.
All right, let's quickly do this. Our time is running out. Tomorrow there will be games, rescheduled games to be played. Ikorodu United will be playing against Eyimba. In Abeokuta, that game will be in Abeokuta at the MK Abiola Stadium. And then we are going to be having El Kaneme Warriors of Maiduguri hosting Heartland of Owerri. Those are the two rescheduled games for tomorrow. Cosmos, very quickly, Ikorodu United, they are down.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like they will survive, but they are playing the role of spoilers. Went to Heartland, beat Pillars. Anybody will need to be careful.
Yeah, anybody will need to be careful. I mean, Ikorodu United, let's just say they're on form. I mean, on the back of two very important wins. Yes, fine. They are probably down and out, but then they are spoiling for other people. Actually, spoiled the chance.
Anybody are targeting victory here. Victory, yes. Push them up the table.
Exactly. That's
and keep the pressure on the top teams.
Yes, exactly. And the Eyimba knows how to do this well. Maybe they're going to be playing at Abeokuta, which is a bit favorable. And the fact that Ikorodu United don't particularly have anything to play for. But Ikorodu United have shown that they can really play football well, and Eyimba would need to be careful, make sure that whatever they're doing is pretty much spot on.
All right. So tomorrow that game will be played. Ikorodu United. Really enjoying their new home. That was where they beat Pillars 4-1. And of course, first time that they had two victories away to Heartland and at home to Ikorodu United. Are they going to extend it with another win over Eyimba tomorrow? We'll find out about all of it. Guys, we're going to come back to wrap up the show. The UEFA Champions League games are over now. We have all the results. We'll run through those results now. Barca, Ludogorets ended 1-1. Paris Saint-Germain, Arsenal 1-1. 2 red cards in the game, one to PSG, one to Arsenal. Benfica eventually 1-0 it ended against Besiktas. Dynamo Kiev 1-2 it ended against Napoli. They lost at home. Barcelona scored one more, 7-0 against Celtic. That's 7-heaven for the free scoring Barcelona side. But Man City, Mönchengladbach probably tomorrow. And then of course Bayern scored one more, 5-0 over FC Rostov. And of course Atletico Madrid losing finalists last year, 1-0 over Paris, PSV, I beg your pardon, over PSV. When we go on a quick break now, when we return from the break, we'll talk about the games. UEFA Champions League games will be played tomorrow. Join us again.